This is gonna be for an hour, like say if you wanna cheat.
Morning, sun just hit the sky. I think it's time. Something wrong, not ready enough. Not like go getting a nut. It's telling me something. Like the enemy coming. No swore, no semi. I'm running, I wanna get away. It's crazy. But whenever I can, I should think about giving a damn. To do me good. Wanna be best Saturday night?
So everything, I just want to start getting this water boil. Everything else, because of my nice skills, I'm gonna do it pretty quick. So it's just about cutting an onion, cutting a potato, shallots. So we're about to do that right now. I got stock for our couscous when we're cooked, but I'm gonna cook the vegetables first once I cook it up because I want to get a little bit contrast and texture in the couscous. So I'm taking the root part out. We don't want to eat roots, so we take that stuff out. We could use it for stock later if you want to. So I'm trying to get the thinner part. I want to be pleasant for my guests, so I'm trying to get as thin as possible.
And that's the julienne style, no?
Yes, julienne is a form of like thin slice. There's actually a measurement for it. Like a perfect 8x8 to 2 inches. If you would look it up, like it's actual
Really?
cut. Yeah. If you were like in culinary school, that's in culinary like your intro. That's like part of your test. So they actually come around with a ruler and measure it and stuff.
And it still maintains its taste, even though you cut it thin like that, no?
Yes, absolutely. The only way I'll alter its taste if I would, once I start adding this acidity to it, they'll start helping break it down, or if I would start cooking it. The farmer's market I go to actually usually have like Haiti mango or
Yeah,
Mexican
like
mango.
Haitian mango, but
Yeah, it's from Brazil. It's all good. We're happy today.
We like to know that the chef maintains his integrity because he is Haitian. We could have easily said it was a Haitian mango.
I could easily, you could edit that if you want to.
No, we will. Well, this is what this is for.
This is what it's
show you
for,
how
yeah.
to do it step by step by yourself.
So later on, this is me. I throw it in the freezer and I cut this out, use it for a smoothie. I don't throw any of my mango away. This definitely come in handy later, man. I'm telling you. And I don't know, I massage it on somebody. You can do a lot with a mango. Look at that. You just do ripples. This could be fun, actually.
This is cooking after dark. It's really
One with your boys, drink one with your boy. Though it's been a little while, yes, we had a little fun. I'm back on stage, I'm depressed, but today I'm feeling blessed. Got wealth, got health, yeah, I'm feeling myself. Couldn't ask for anything else, I'm using the gift. Give me money, give me honey, let me light my split.
You don't want any white showing at all, okay? But you want to expose a segment. I was actually looking for a blood orange. It just must not be in season. I found everything else but that.
good. That's why I couldn't get it as well.
And I have an employee of mine, I'll never forget her. She always say, chefs always tell you they don't have it when they don't order it. We're gonna boil these so I get a little softer in the middle. Then we're gonna saute them, olive oil, rosemary. When it comes off the grill, we're gonna finish it off with that black truffle sea salt.
So why not, if you put the black truffle sea salt right away, will you not taste it?
You'll see at the end the crystallized salt. On top of it, you'll get the flavor burst of it. You'll enjoy
It's
the
like
value
you're
of it.
burning the flavor away, basically. If you do
Yeah,
it
you'll
with-
lose the value of it boiling it away.
So you're boiling it just like that. No pepper, no salt, no anything.
Nothing,
Just like that.
nothing. No oil,
No starch.
nothing. Just, yeah, so starch.
How long were you boiling it for?
I'm just looking for a fork tender, a little al dente, because again, I'm coming back to saute it for like another 5 minutes.
So
at
right
the
now,
end.
how long would you say the boiling process would be?
About because of the size of the potatoes, the different sizes, I want to go by 8 to 10 minutes, 8 to 12 minutes. We'll start at 8-minute check on these.
So at 8 minutes, you're gonna check just to make sure if it needs an extra 2.
Yeah. I'll probably try to check the smallest one and the biggest one, see where they at, comparing the size. I could cut these bigger ones in half, but I want to keep the integrity of the size. I like the way they are like that. I mean, if you want to get a potato right now, and you're on your P's and Q's with your workout, if you would like to cheat but not lose too many calories, burn too many calories, these potatoes give you more of a nutritional value than a normal Idaho. That's why they come in bulk, and they're lighter. Yep, you'll see. You'll enjoy this.
Great to hear.
So now we're gonna boil these, yep, with no salt, no oil. So I like my water boiling already. I know from there, 8 to 10 minutes, I should get a finished product. Cooking is scientific. You have to be smarter than a 5th grader to do this. It's simple math. So like for a hard-boiled egg, it's 13 minutes. That's why you'll see, like, sometimes when you get your ramen noodle, you get a soft boiled egg, that's a 6-minute egg. So when you put it in cold water, it takes more time for it to boil up, so that timing changes. So when they tell you 8 to 10 minutes, that's that boiling water. If it was that cold water, we gotta, depending how much water you put in that pot, if you notice I put just enough to submerge the potatoes in. And it takes less time to boil up.
And they'll boil for about, you said 8 minutes. At the 8-minute mark, you'll start checking.
I'll check it for the first time. Yeah, you don't need to keep checking.
You're not gonna flip it around enough. You put it in there.
I can give it a little stir if you want me to, but it's fine the way it is. Hard-boiled eggs, potatoes, things like that. I'm gonna leave some whole because while the lamb on the grill, I would use the rosemary for aroma purposes, and it's gonna give it more flavor to the lamb a little bit. And I'm chopping this up for the potatoes. I'm incorporating the rosemary when I saute the potatoes.
Rosemary and potatoes is damn near like peanut butter and jelly. You know?
It's a nice flavor. It's a nice mix.
With the lamb too? Mm-hmm. Why are you treating us so good is the real question.
Love it. Love. And the simple salt and pepper with this. Simple salt and pepper, not crazy. Little, keep its natural flavors.
Like the gaminess of lamb is almost like what you bargained for, no?
Yeah. I mean, you do different things. Soak it in root beer.
Okay.
People,
root beer, really?
Yeah.
What kind of flavor will root beer give it though?
It's not gonna make it that much sweeter, but it's almost like barbecue or molasses. Yeah.
Wait, are you about to grill this?
Yes.
Oh, this is amazing.
Right?
I don't want to talk no more.
The lamb on. Remember, I'm gonna add the salt and the rosemary to it towards the end.
I just wish I could get this smell. Get the grill marks on that lamb. That lamb died on purpose. And good reason. When you see lamb like that, you can't say, hey, you got lamb? You gotta go, where's that damn lamb? You there to judge,
See
you
that?
have to play
Wait,
around.
I'm about to see this stuff right here.
Yeah, same thing. I got pressures that you wouldn't believe. My enemies rather see me sit home, smoke trees. They're on their knees and they wanted me to be there too. Now I ain't got shit. It's like St. D. Who, but when I made it, it was like, nigga, we know you.
Finishing touches. Like I said, I was gonna come back and finish with black truffle salt. Just a little topping, a little bit goes a long way.
Look, it's a very strong.
It's very pungent, very strong. All right. Remember, it got the black truffle, so it's a strong pungent flavor already to begin with the rosemary. So now time to plate up. Let's do the couscous first. Let's give it a little mold.
Couscous was very quick, shockingly very quick.
Yeah, very quick. It's a very simple thing to do. Just put it in a little half cup thing, pop it. I like my asparagus tips sticking out. Some squash go with it. Finger licked potatoes, you want to show the blissing hard work that you did. Nice grill, yes, we blistered them real nice. And 2 pieces. 5 to 6 minutes on each side. The other option that we would have will be with the salad. Once you toss it back up and get the nice vinaigrette that we made it.
That Fran went crazy over.
Make sure you get all the components of the salad.
Do you have a name for this salad? Is it a citrus salad? What would you call this particular version of this?
Citrus fennel salad.
Okay. Can't wait to taste that.
Do we want to add a couple more to our diet, or do we just want a clean, crisp cut?
So the one on the right you'll see is a cheat day version of it. And the one on the left is more healthier version, but you still can have the protein you're looking for.
Absolutely. This is a fine dining meal. Probably pay close to $40 for one plate. And then this right here is a healthier version salad. Probably go for $20. And you can mix and match however you want. If you want to do fish, chicken, we're just introducing the different elements we use in the kitchen. Enjoy it. Bon appetit.
And I will take my hat off for this. I just put this on because I'm in wine mode.
So we start with this plate, right?
Yes, yeah. So take a couple pieces of mango and put it in a couple pieces of fennel and take it all together with the lamb. That's how we'll build it up.
I love how the orange goes with this lamb. It feels like almost it belongs together. You know, like we just plucked this out of the grass while it was eating grass.
How you feel about the anise to your palate?
It's very refreshing.
Yeah,
The
it's very
orange
refreshing. Yeah, the
is
orange.
very refreshing
The
with this
mango.
lamb.
Yeah.
There's no
Try
mango.
a few piles up together, and then like put a little piece of lemon in your fork.
This tomato is playing games right. It doesn't want me that hurt.
Second to last.
Yeah, right?
All that with a little sip of the white wine. If you will eat that whole plate, you'll be more than full.
Not for nothing. I'm not a salad type of person. This changes my mind.
Yeah.
And I like to see Fran, the resident judge, on cheat day. She pulled for her wine because I was the right thing to do at that point. I messed up. I didn't do it first. I'm jealous.
And I try my best to get the lamb to a medium well. It's not bleeding on your plate, but it's you know, you got the rosy on the inside, where the liquid has coagulated enough, but it's moist. I didn't want to go any harder with the cooking process.
Did you get lucky by pairing this wine with this food because it goes together? Like you plan that?
Yes, cool. So I figured the white wine will go well with the fennel, the freshness of the fennel and the crispiness of mango. I usually go with, I'll probably go better with fish, but the white wine with this light goes perfect.
This is the healthy version of this.
Yes.
Right?
That plate right there you're eating gotta be less than 400 calories.
This right here?
Yes, I could do the math on that later on, but it's gotta be less than 400 calories. You're not getting a full mango, you're not getting full orange, those are 60 calories per anyway. And then the lamb, depending how many ounces it is, you're looking at maybe 150 calories.
It's fulfilling.
Yeah, absolutely. Great 7 o'clock meal, go for a walk, you feel like you don't feel that you cheated on this one.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
This feels like, so the amount of calories you said, I could eat those ice cream sandwiches that I like and feel worse than this, right?
No.
You don't like ice cream sandwiches? I'm talking about the old schools with the chips in
That's
them.
not even real ice cream.
This right here, Lionel, if I had a woman that cooked me this, she could treat me however she wants to, and that's the sad part about it. But whatever.
So the lamb, you feel like what? Medium what?
I try to go for a medium well, but since that medium, at a medium we cut through, it'll still run when you plate red. When it's rare or well, that it's bleeding when you cut through it. What you're looking at for a medium well, you're looking for a set of the coagulated blood.
This fennel salad too, it gives the salad pop.
Yes.
Like it just wakes it up as you're eating it.
And this is good for indigestion and not to be funny, bad breath. Fresh as you.
And not to be funny, my young friend over here talks more than a hostage that hasn't said one thing yet since he's been here.
But I feel like the mango balance everything.
Everything
Nice
goes
and
out. Everything
bring
did
it
its
together.
thing. Everything did.
Sauce is nice on it.
Yeah, it was the fennel. This fennel, like after I had this fennel with this lamb, it just woke everything up.
Be on yacht trips, French kiss my Haitian. It's big hits, kush clips, and a big block of hash. With 2 zips, hollow tips, and a car with secret stash. My baby got real butts, wide hips, and a big fat chunk.
Grain, Mediterranean style, flavored up with onions, peppers, and you have the finger lick potatoes with rosemary, the truffle, black truffle sea salt, and we added asparagus and squash to go with the lamb. So here we're looking at probably over 600 calories, 700 calories, not too much more.
Feel more earthier than the last one, so like you feel like you're more rustic. Couscous, everybody, how you like it?
Couscous, I could have fluffed. I could have added a little bit more oil to fluff it, to give it more. You know, I want to keep it as clean as possible. So you could cut it with a little bit of olive oil, but so much olive oil on top of olive oil. So I kept that on its natural state, give it this grainy texture.
Okay.
And then onions, like you see that it's a crunch to it. Yes, the onions, right? The onions. So it's not raw. I can't eat raw onions, but a nicely sautéed onion to start off with rice, to start off with couscous, and it keeps this crunch. It keeps that contrast you're looking for to go with that couscous.
What I love about this dish, it's still light.
It's still light. Yeah, absolutely. It's not nowhere near 800 calories because everything portion. It's all about moderation. Enjoy yourself. you do this more than often and not feel guilty.
It looked heavier than what it actually is, you know. But I like the fact that it plays tricks on the eyes. You know, you start thinking, you know, this is my cheat day, so I'm gonna go overboard, and you're still able to be light the next day. Can I say one thing? Out of both meals, for me, I actually like the healthier meal better. The healthier meal just had the pop of vinaigrette, it just burst. It had, I think, probably more levels to it. If you ask me.
And salads could be boring, but that's how you do it. You elevate. I put a few ingredients, kept them all at a natural state, and you get something different from your regular romaine and iceberg and spinach.
Salad was way more complex than that.
Yes.
I want to get that anise fennel and like mixed in with this.
I actually like this one better.
Wow.
I like the texture on my palate. Different.
Of everything, right? Yeah, you enjoy it. So you're enjoying the meal more, right? But yeah, at the same time, you don't feel like you're going overboard or you're going to regret it tomorrow or anything like that.
Did you do something special with the asparagus?
The asparagus, I kept it simple. I just cut the tips off and oil, vinegar. No, just oil. And I used garlic powder and salt. And I tossed it with that and threw it on the grill. Kept it all natural. Less ingredients, the better for your bodies. Local, organic ingredients, better for our body to break down.
I love how the black truffle salt, when you get a piece of it, it changes the game for you.
Well, if you get a piece of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, if you get a piece of it. It goes a long way.
It does.
You do a lot with truffle. And it doesn't have to be expensive. I got like a little jar for less than $5. Too much of it could be overpowering.
Definitely overpowering if you do too much.
If you do too much.
I like how it's almost now I'm searching for another bite of it. I like that with food. Where it doesn't give you what you want right away. No, you gotta search for it. You know, it's like almost
looking for that fix again. Yeah.
Definitely a great meal, chef.
The two dishes was definitely light.
Which one do you like better?
I think I might like this more because I'm more of a heavy eater.
But you don't feel bad.
I feel like if I was to eat that, I would still be probably hungry. Like so.
He has crunchy. He has salt. He has the green leaf feel. Yeah. Definitely play with more textures in this dish. Chef Lionel, thank you. Cheat day.
Never had the couscous, but I'm very pleasantly surprised.
It's
Are you?
couscous, but I mean, I get
there is different
Couscous.
There's pearl couscous, which I appreciate more. But for this meal with this lamb, I went with the green, smaller grain. But they're pearl. They're a little bit larger in size. The cooking process for them, with the finishing, you still have to boil it a little bit more.
They pop more too in your mouth.
Yeah, it's more starchy. Also, you get more starch out of them, and it's more of a softer tapioca texture to it. That got more of a drier, sandy texture to it. You should try it though. I always tell people try it when it's free. So if you ever see it like on a buffet line or something like that, try it. You can see the difference.
What's your favorite couscous?
I do like the pearl couscous, but for a lamb, and I seen when I saw it in my vision, I'm Mediterranean or Greek, and I like the smaller, very faster process.
You know, this took less than an hour, both meals, I would say, right?
Yes,
it was like being with me, and he did it without a sous chef and without a mise en place. You got to see every single step, so it was real encouraging to know that I can do it as well. The fans wanted to know what a mise en place is when you cut in onions and peppers and everything before you start your actual meal.
Absolutely.
Great dish, sir.
Thank you.
I'm trying to do something that's lucrative. I'm trying to get me some new money.
Admiring that denim chef thing, because I never wanted to be a chef because the white didn't go right with my skin. But now I know I can do denim. You do denim? I had no idea. You got like a stripe right here on your lapel? I like that. You put that on there yourself or you earn that for? Make sure it works.